Hello guys, in this video I am going to show you how to make an electric oscillator. Before making this, let I tell you what is it and what it does. Basically, electric oscillator is a device which converts the electricity into an oscillating flow. Have you ever seen waves? They will move like this, and they create frequency. What is frequency? Frequency is equal to 1 by time. So what oscillator do is it blinks the light by limited frequency. So in this video I'm going to show you making it. Before making this, I have searched online many times. Many channels also build this, such as Ludic Science, and they build that. They are very good, they are working, but the main problem there is the limitation of the parts. But here we are making it very easily and it will work surely. So here are the things that you're gonna need. Analog multimeter, such as this one. Digital will not work because we want to see the patterns, and if you want to see the patterns, oscilloscope is the best, but I don't have an oscilloscope, so you can use these analog multimeters, which is a needle moving inside of this chamber. You're gonna need some copper wire or iron wire. I'm using metal wire, which is iron, and you can use copper, but do not use filaments or resistive wires because they resist the current without just doing the oscillations. Do not use tungsten wires or nitinol wires or any other filament wires or heating elements. Next you're gonna need is a power supply like this one, which gives a 5 voltages at 1 ampere voltages from the socket power, like this one, which has 2 leads like this one with alligator clips. And to test the oscillations, you're gonna need this kind of a fan or light, something which works with this DC voltages. You're gonna need a uniform circular object like this one. I'm using a battery. You can use a pen or pencil, but make sure it has a uniform round shape. Some cutters and scissors are needed like this. Okay, so let's start making this. First, get your wire like this one. I'm using any wire works. Peel off the outer insulating jacket from the 2 sides. You can use any size of the wire, but make sure you are using a long wire, because if you use a shorter wire, then it will heat up a lot and it will eventually go off. Next, take your round object or a cylinder which is uniform. Do not use a non-uniform, and start making a coil. The diameter is same because of this. The object I'm using here is uniformly cylindric shape. Make the coil and make it as neat and as tight as you can. Like this. Here's our coil. Take it out, and this is your oscillator, electric oscillator, believe it or not. But it is not like this. You have to extend the spring like this very slowly without just breaking the round shape, the circular shape, like this. And it is done. Now let I show you the test. Okay guys, I am back here with my power supply, which is connected with this analog multimeter, and now let I show you when I turn on the power supply. The leads are connected like this at 0.25 range of DC voltages. Let's start the voltages and you will see that the needle immediately moves. Look, it moved upward, no oscillations. Now here is our oscilloscope, and now I'm going to connect it with this power supply and see how the needle shows the oscillations. Here I've connected it. Look at that. Look, it shows the oscillation. I'm not doing any kind of cheating. Just look at my hand. I'm just connected it like normally. It shows their oscillations. Now let I connect it with this motor or any object that you got. and to show you how the motor will rotate with oscillations. Okay guys, so here is my power supply. I've connected this motor with it, and I can turn on the power supply so you can see it is rotating. How fast. Look. It is working, right? No cheating and nothing at all. I didn't connected my oscillator with it, so you can see. Okay, so now I'm turning it off and connecting my this oscillator to show you the oscillations in it. Here, turned off. Here is my oscillation. Now oscillator should every time connected with in parallel with any power supply. Do not connect it in series, otherwise it will not work. Connect it in parallel like this. Is it? And look at that, I'm not any kind of doing anything, I'm just holding this motor and I turn on the power supply. Look. As I just take it out the oscillator, it immediately rotates, and as I just connect it, look, there are oscillations. It is rotating in a certain frequency. This also works with the light. So this is how the oscillator works. Thanks for watching. I hope you will enjoy this, my first video on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like, comment and share.